How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on the Analyst Extra channel. Today we are here with episode number 2 of our Football Manager series with the almighty West Bromwich Albion. If you did miss the first episode, we do go through and talk to you about all of the transfers, how the season has gone so far, as well as a live commentary game. So I highly recommend you go and watch that before you go into this one to get an understanding of the club, who's come in, who's signed, and how we are our expectations, I suppose, for the upcoming season, which, as you can see, 24 games played, it's going, let's just say, it's a little bit like you go out for a meal and you get really excited, and then the burger comes out and they've put an egg on it, they've put some salad, they've just disappointment, right? Just disappointment, where it's like it's still okay, but it's not right where you wanted it to be. Chef had a bit of a bad night. It's kind of what's happening here at the Albion at the minute. When we last saw you, we had our game against Middlesbrough away. That was where we had our first episode, right? I talked to you about how we were getting on in all of the rest of the games and all of that sort of stuff. And then we went into the live commentary against Middlesbrough. 2-0 loss against Middlesbrough. The boys got camera shy. That's all I can say. They got a little bit camera shy. Something didn't go right. Something didn't click with the boys. And they just couldn't get going. Our story this season so far has been not scoring. After that, we did stream the rest of our games on twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. After the Middlesbrough game, we went on one hell of a run, actually. I made some tactical changes. We were trying to have a hold the ball, possession, dictate the game, make it difficult for the opponents. It didn't really work. Us on a Twitch chat decided, let's have some change around, let's tweak things. So we changed our tactics, and now we're looking to be a bit more counter-attacking, like hit them on the break, quick tempo. Not really bothered about the possession. We just want to score goals. And that's kind of how we've been playing. And it's been going pretty well for us. As you can see, 2-0 win against Barnsley. Raheem Harper on the score sheet, as well as Charlie Austin. Very happy with that win at home. Another back-to-back 2-0 win at home. Raheem Harper, back-to-back goals. And this time, Kamil Grzycki getting on the score sheet again. Been very, very good for us so far. If you do enjoy the video, by the way, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, crack on. Stoke away. We all know Stoke. Difficult place to go to, the way they play. Raheem Harper, back-to-back goals. Doing very well in the middle for us. Hull, 4-0 away. Goals from Matheus Pereira, Dean Garner, and Jonathan Lecco. Very happy with that. 2-1 win at home against Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, look at it. The form is there. You can see it. We hit an absolute sweet spot. Troy Parrott gets a goal as well. I believe that's his first goal of the season for us. Yes, it is indeed. A lot of his games have been off the bench, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that side of thing. But as you can see, we pick up some great form there. Really happy with it. 1-0 win at home against Bristol City as well. Kamil Grzycki getting on the score sheet. Now, this is where things start to take a little bit of a, bit of a rough patch. Nothing too major, no need to panic, but a bit of a rough patch. 3-2 loss away at Preston, okay? They get the winner in the 94th minute. However, the key thing here to notice, we were 2-0 up in this game. 2-0 up and we lost it 3-2. We had goals from Ahmed Hegazi as well as Matheus Pereira, but Scott Sinclair pulls them back into the game, and then Sean Maguire in the 94th minute gives Preston the win. Massive win from there. Another draw against Swansea at home. Charlie Austin on the score sheet. We then get back to winning ways with a 2-0 win away at Wigan. Matheus Pereira and Charlie Austin. Charlie Austin coming up with a couple goals, but still not performing to the level that I really want him to. And then a massive win away at Birmingham. Rival game, 2-1 win. Goal back in the 97th minute. It doesn't really matter too much. Matheus Pereira, Kamil Grzycki wanted the clean sheet, but it will do. This was a big blow to us, right? 1-0 at home defeat to Brentford. At the minute, in real life, Brentford chasing down the Albion. As I'm recording this, you'll be watching this a day after, actually. We've just drew at home to Fulham, 0-0. Not the greatest result, but it wasn't a loss. That was the key thing about tonight's game for us. A win would have been fantastic, but it's in our hands still. We just need to win our next 2 games, and we go up top 2. So hopefully that is the case. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Barnsley away. No goal there. 0-0. Now, I haven't timed this as I meant to, but we've now got home Middlesbrough. I didn't mean we left you guys with Middlesbrough. And now we're coming back against Middlesbrough. How do we look, though, in terms of the league, okay? Because that's obviously one of the biggest things for us at the minute this season. It's how are we actually getting on? We are currently now currently sat in the playoffs. We are 5th. We're on 42 points. We are 10 points behind second. There's a lot of football left to be played. It is Boxing Day today on Football Manager. There is a lot of football to be played. However, what still concerns me here, right? 32 goals scored. And look at Brentford and Fulham. 53 and 53. We are not up there for goals scored. And that's what really, really concerns me. So we'll see how we get on. We just need to go ahead and make sure we get a win against Borough. You know, that's kind of our main aims here. We haven't really thought about any particular players that we want to bring in as of yet. Coming into the January transfer window, I was hoping you guys could give me a bit of an input on that. So make sure you pop that down below in the comment section. We have had a few words with some players not performing as good as we want. Some players giving it the big un and saying that they think that I'm not doing well enough, all that sort of stuff. We will go to the press conference. West Brom suffered defeat last time they've met in Middlesbrough. How will that affect the team mentality ahead of this game? The lads have been looking forward to this one for a while. They look sharper in training and are very much up for this game. I'm not prepared to discuss the team selection, and a nice simple press conference there. If you do need any sneak FIFA Analyst at checkout, now this is the second channel, but you know, if you need anything, you guys know where to go. Right, Middlesbrough at home. Middlesbrough are currently sat 12th as I have a sip of water. Something I've been trying to get down me a little bit more recently. Middlesbrough sat at 12th, so not really, you know, fighting for that playoff spot, but still a very respectable team. Still going to be a difficult game. Let's go and walk you through the selection of who we're going to do. Now, I believe everyone is fit. I haven't been on this game in a couple of days since we last streamed it, because I've been playing a lot of F1 recently. I don't know if you guys have been playing it as well. I am going to bring Charlie Austin back into the starting 11, though, and we're going to put him back as a poacher. I think that's probably where he's best going to be played. I normally like to have like a pressing forward. Charlie Austin in real life does like to press, but he's just not really got the stamina, the pace and that nowadays. Robinson said he wanted more game time. Furlong, we're going to keep him. We did say that Lee Pelter wanted more game time, so we've given him that, but he's picked up an injury. Kravinovic, Garner, Livermore. Romain Sawyers, we did drop in the game because he's been suffering a little bit. He's just been playing a lot. He's hardly missed any games. Dean Garner, we are going to bring back into this starting 11. And we're going to drop Robinson, I believe, and get Dean Garner out there. Have Mateus Pereira out on the right-hand side. Gibbs, Furlong, Johnston, Ferguson, Hegazi, Sawyers, Livermore, Kravinovic, Mateus Pereira, Dean Garner, and Austin. You might say, why is Ferguson playing at centre-back? Honestly, the kid's just been fantastic for us this season. Absolutely fantastic. So that's why I've got him in there. We are missing a sub, apparently. So we will bring on... I haven't actually given Zohore a bit of a run out recently. What have we got? We've got a midfielder in Garner. We've got a winger in Robinson and that. We could probably bring on... Raheem Harper's picked up an injury. So is Kozitsky. We could probably bring in... I'm going to put Gomez in on the bench. I was thinking about... Oh, sorry, it's not on the bench there. It's no more than 5 loan players. Okay. So I'm going to take off Robinson. Take out Robinson and I'll put Lecco back on the bench. And that should... You have selected one substitute. You have selected one substitute outside the match squad. Hey? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Sorry. As I said, I'm still learning this game, still new to it. So something I get I'm a little bit tired as well recently. That West Brom game took it all out of me. I'm not lying. So, assertive, I'm going to say, play your own game and you'll win. I'm going to go to my attackers and I'm going to tell them passionately, I want you to grab me some goals. Same for midfielders. I'm going to say I want you to control the midfield. And then defence, we're just going to go and say I want a solid defensive performance. And that is going to give us that. So hopefully we can have a very, very solid game here and bounce back and not get done by the double against Middlesbrough. That's the last thing that we want. Middlesbrough getting a win, obviously, at their stadium. We need to make sure that we bounce back with a win here. And hopefully we can do it. Fingers crossed, the boys can bounce back and keep that playoff push going for us, right? We don't want to go through the playoffs. We obviously wanted to go up via the top 2. There's still a lot of football to be played. We are only in, coming into January now. Championship's a long season. We all know that. Anything can change in the championship at any point. So hopefully the boys can just keep up the pressure. That's a ball in over the top to Terrell. Terrell's in. Johnston coming up with a big save. I will say one thing, by the way. I was slating Johnston in the last episode, telling you how bad he has been this season. He has definitely upped his game recently. And that goal to concede is absolutely disgraceful. That is not how we want to start the game. 4 minutes in, Walsh manages to pick up a goal from Middlesbrough. Roberts whips it in at the near post, goes all the way through. It bounces around just like ping pong, to be honest, and then we try and clear it, and it falls straight to Walsh. It didn't even actually hit the ball, I don't think. I think it just bounces straight off him and manages to find the way into the back of the net, which is not what we want. Kieran Gibbs showing the yellow card, 7th yellow card of the season for Kieran Gibbs. But that is a very good start for Middlesbrough and not a good start for West Bromwich Albion, as Johnson claims that. I am just going to give him a bit of a shout and just say calm down, right? What we want him to do here is just stay nice and calm. It's 1-0, early doors, the fans are there, unlike in real life at the minute. You've got the support of the home crowd. Whatever you do, don't concede don't concede the next goal. The next goal has got to be for the almighty blue and white, and hopefully we can do that. As Howson picks up the ball in the middle. They manage to find their striker. He plays an over the top through ball. Friend manages to get onto the end of it. Roberts takes a shot, but that's comfortable defending from Nathan Ferguson. He's playing in that centre-back role. Real life, right back. On the game, centre-back. That's where he actually learnt his trade and everything, but Bilic saw him as a right back this season, and that's where he's put him. Pereira doesn't even beat the first man at the corner, which is absolutely disgraceful. There is nothing more frustrating in football in general, to me, than just a bad ball. Austin! That's why I think this guy is not good enough. I like him. I like him in real life. I want him to do well. I don't feel like that's good enough from him. Look at them, uninterested. Calm after the feedback. So I've got that one wrong. Okay, interesting. I just feel like he should be hitting the target. It's Charlie Austin at the end of the day. On his day, back how many years ago it was at QPR, one of the best finishers around at that particular time. Just grabbing goals for QPR like it was fun. A relegation. Middlesbrough are going to do the double on us. Middlesbrough are going to do the double on us. I'm going to go straight into the attacking, and I'm going to tell them to show some passion, because this is disgraceful. This is absolutely disgraceful. Friend picks it up on the edge, lays it back off, they whip it in. Roberts is there, breaks his the two centre backs. I don't know what Ferguson. I can't work out who that other man is. I don't think it was Higazi by the looks of it. I think that might have been Livermore dropping back into cover in the middle, and we're 2-0 down at the Hawthorns at home as well, boys. They're fired up. That's what we want to see. But still, could it be too late? Could Middlesbrough just see this game out here at 2-0 against the almighty blue and white? Maybe they're just getting camera shy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just need to play behind doors just when we're streaming or something. YouTube can't see it anymore. I'm only joking. But yeah, not the result that we want. Not the result that we want as it stands at the minute. Sam Johnson manages to punch the ball clear. West Brom dropped down to 7th position. Frustrated. I'm going to tell them to get creative. Try and hopefully get some more going. Inspired by the feedback. We're there on the touchline. Get creative. Coming at half time, we're going to be having words if we're not 2-1. We are going to be having words. And I mean, if it's 3-0, then we're just going to get up and walk. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we just can't have this. Ball's bouncing around again. Fry manages to get the shot off, but Furlong's there to claim. Nice and comfortable. And yeah, this is definitely not what I was expecting. I thought maybe we'll get an early goal. Maybe. Ready for the YouTube, but obviously they want to test me. They want to make it more difficult for me, don't they? So we're going to go in at half-time by the looks of it, as there is 2 minutes of added time. We're going to go in with the 2-0 loss, as it looks like at the minute, but this is what Football Manager's all about. This is about you. This is about me and you having that conversation and going, what do we do to fix this? I think we tell them aggressively, your pride is at stake. You are letting yourselves down. Matheus Pereira look to be switched off. I'm going to give him a calm little word. I'm looking for you to make the difference. He just don't care, does he? He's not even bothered about the team at the minute. So I'm just going to get him off, to be honest. I'm not going to mess around there. We're going to bring on Winger, who's a bit more of a winger. We're going to bring on Matt Phillips, who's a bit more of a, get forward and just run at the opponent and try and get in behind Matheus Pereira, a little bit more fancy in that sort of area. So this is kind of the custom tactics that we've been changing around into. I think we might go focus down the wing play and go a little bit more wide. I'm going to tell them to run at defence in transition. We're already where we want it to be. Roll it out of position. I don't really think there's anything else we can change on that side of things, but hopefully those couple little tweaks there might be able to just see us encourage the wing play, get them in the ball into Matt Phillips, into Diangana, run past their man, get down the line and then look for a cross, that sort of thing. That's kind of what we're hoping for here. We just need to get goals. So Sawyers plays it up over the top. Livermore manages to just catch the defender out. Livermore, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. He's done the hard work. He's done the hard work there. He is a centre mid. He isn't the greatest finisher of the ball. Look at those stats. 4 shots, 0 on target, 10 shots, 3 on target for Middlesbrough. We do not deserve to be to be winning this game. And that is only our fault to blame. That is only us at fault for that. Troy Parrott is going to come on up front. I'm going to put him as a pressing forward, to be honest. I think, does he press him forward and then attack? And then what other change could I make? Who's not having a great game? Jake Livermore in the middle. The 6.3. With a 6.3. Could I? Let's have a quick look. Let's see if this is an option. I don't think Dean Garner really likes that middle role, does he? He doesn't indeed. I think I'm going to go to 2 up front now. And I'm going to bring on Jonathan Lecco up front. And then we have Corey in the Twitch chat that always tells us he plays well as a pressing forward. So then we'll change Parrott to a complete forward and see. We just got to hope now, boys. Kravinovic whips that in. Phillips is there. And that's straight to goalkeeper. Straight to goalkeeper. And we just got to hope that we can put something together here. Let's be real. Probably not going to, because the team just doesn't seem to create great opportunities for us. We went through those games, that brilliant run after we last left you, and we've kind of hit that wall again. Is this a time where I go and make more tactical changes and give us a different play style? I don't really know. You guys will have to let me know what you think we should do down in the comment section. And tell me your feedback. Football Manager experts, I'm turning to you now because this could go disastrous. We could really see ourselves drop out of the playoffs if we don't start getting back to winning ways in the next game. Spence whips it in at the back stick. And Roberts is there and he's going to make that game set match win. And that's a hat-trick for Roberts, that is. Or second of the game, sorry. I hold my hands up here. I am completely lost for words. Who's that at the back stick? Ferguson. That's the thing. The defensive team, look at that. It's like they just switch off. That's just ridiculous defending, that is. That should never find its way through, in my opinion. Never, ever, ever. But with 3-0 down, I don't know what to say. I really, really don't know what to say. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. The thing is with Football Manager, it's so passionate. You really want to make, especially when we're managing a team that we support, seeing this sort of result is just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. 3-0 down against Middlesbrough at home. Not what we want at all. Charlie Austin came off. Mateus Pereira came off. Jake Livermore came off. I'm just going to tell them to push forward, really. The game's set anyway. Even if we grab a goal, let's be honest, we've still got a lot to do. We've still got a lot of work to do here. So when the manager's given up hope, that's when you know it's done. That's when you know it's done. So it looks like another loss for us here on YouTube against Middlesbrough again. Which just is typical West Bromwich Albion, really, isn't it? Typical West Bromwich Albion. Ryan Shotton comes on and Furlong down with the ball out to Lecco. Lecco tries to whip it in, but it gets blocked. Furlong down the right-hand side, beats his man, crosses it in, goes to no man. Dean Garner picks it up though. Gibbs out on the left-hand side. Takes the cross, but it gets blocked. Kravinovic in the middle. Plays it back to Higazi. Higazi all the way back to the goalkeeper. You wouldn't believe we're 3-0 down here, would you? You would not believe we're 3-0 down and that we're trying to get a goal. Phillips down on the right-hand side. He's going to shoot. He's going to mess it up probably. Falls to Parrott, Kravinovic, Dean Garner. That's a massive save from the keeper. That's an absolute massive save from the keeper. Dean Garner with a very good shot there at the end. And just not falling for us there, unfortunately. Not falling for us. Lecco whips it in. Dean Garner takes a touch, takes it away. Phillips falls for Parrott. Parrott lays it back off to Gibbs. Gibbs whips it in and it gets blocked. And Shotton now clears. 86th minute. Couple little chances there for West Bromwich Albion near the end of the game, but doesn't look like we are even going to get that little slight glimmer of hope. And it is going to be Middlesbrough walking away with the 3 points today, which is going to give them a much needed win. It might even take them up quite a few places. It's so tight in the Championship at the minute. Might take them up a few places. We'll have to see. Higazi lays it out to the left-hand side to Kieran Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs runs down the left-hand side. Can he break away from his man? He comes back into the middle, I would imagine. No, he crosses it all the way into Lecco. Lecco takes the header from about 12, 13 yards out, goes over the crossbar, never really challenging the keeper there. And that is probably going to be the final chance for us here. Oh, no, one last chance. Dingana down the left-hand side. He's going to whip it in. Manages to get a block on it. Krovinovic picks it up and dives into the box. And yeah, that is game, set, match, win then. That is game, set, match, and won. Middlesbrough with a massive, massive 3 points to come away to the Hawthorns and take away a 3-0 lead. They've done the double on us this season. Not what we wanted. We are going to be having words, strong words at half-time with them. I'm going to go calm. You were not good enough today, as Mateus Pereira looks to be switched off and he throws his panties in a knot again. Again, throwing his little panties in a knot. Oh, send assistant. The board wished to have a meeting with you regarding the team's performance against Middlesbrough. We feel the team should have performed a lot better and we'd like you to explain the result. Failed to meet the sent ball. Terminate the contract. We are disappointed with the result against Middlesbrough and we'd like to know what happens. I hold my hands up. I made some poor decisions. The players weren't good enough. The officials really cost us. We were unlucky. We had some more. Okay, so I'm going to say I hold my hands up. Always take the blame. Never put it on the players. We understand that people might say won't judge you done with your honesty. We believe it's important to stay in good terms. So hopefully we continue to work together. That's what we like to see. Right then. I think I might come back at you next episode with the home game against Leeds because that is massive. Look where that leaves us in the table. 42 points. Leeds are on 52. We need to win. Tactical changes are needed. Help me in the comment section below. I do want to thank you all very much for watching. It's been greatly appreciated. Lovely having you all here. Do leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Let me know your thoughts down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.